Well, hello and welcome. You could probably say this is episode 2. Like Star Wars, probably going to be a lot better than episode 1. That's personal preference. Anyway, I've got a lovely little knife to talk about, review, compare, to see if it's right for you. It's a Spyderco UKPK, obviously United Kingdom pen knife. I'm going to go straight in here and talk some stats. So, the overall length is 6.9 inches, 17 centimeters. The blade length is 2.9 inches, little under 3 inches. As much as you can get away with, but still be legal, without a reason to carry it, of course. And that's 7.3 centimeters. The cutting edge, like I said before, it's about 2.3 inches or 5.9 centimeters. The weight, wow, is this a lightweight or what? I mean, it's 1.9 ounces or 54 grams. Honestly, you can barely feel it. It's scarily lightweight. I mean, you put it in your pocket, totally forget about it. Could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. It depends. So, let's talk about the knife. The scales in particular, they are FRN, stands for fiberglass reinforced nylon. It's a very lightweight material, but strong, very grippy. It's got this lovely texturing on it. The ergonomics. Now, this is quite a new knife. Been out a few years, a couple of years. Very comfortable. I mean, the R&D at Spyderco must have been working overtime, because you put your hand in this knife and it's one of the most comfortable knives I've ever held. Honestly, it just sits in your hand. I mean, it's meant to be held like this. Your finger in the choil, jimped, of course. Thumb on the thumb ramp, again jimped. And the way it's shaped, with that curve along the spine, it just sits in your hand very, very well. Okay. The blade steel. Now, this is a Spyderco blade steel of CTS BD1. Try and get a close up. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, now that's a good steel, very good steel. Just look at the back of the blade. Made in Golden, Colorado, USA, Earth. That little symbol there is actually Sal Glesser, CEO of Spyderco. That's his little mark there. Probably to say that he designed the knife. Very nicely designed knife. Pocket clip. Very deep carry pocket clip for unsuspecting people that don't know if it's a knife or not. You probably couldn't tell if that was a knife, if that was sticking out of your pocket. Could be a pen. Very reminiscent of a pen clip, which again, another positive point. It is UK legal, so philosophy of use, range of anything. It's a leaf-shaped blade, so perfect for getting into boxes, opening letters even. It's got a nice belly to it. It's Sabre-ground. By that I mean the grind isn't completely flat, so it's strong. I mean, it's not a full flat grind. However, I've sliced with this thing, and it's a good slicer as well. So don't rule that out. Okay. I really like it. I know my opinion is very biased, but it's UK legal and it has all the bells and whistles that I would want in an everyday carry knife. It's extremely lightweight. The blade steel is very, very good. It's very sharp. Holds its edge fairly well, and it's just so darn comfortable. Okay. Now, size-wise, it's always better to have a visual representation. Here we go. We've got now very small knife, Spyderco Squeak. Whoops. Again, we have another UK knife, UK legal knife, Spyderco Pingo. Pingo is probably a little bit smaller than the UKPK, so we'll put that one there. Finally, just for comparison's sake, here's a Delica, and here is a Tenacious. Okay, just put that there. Most people have Tenaciouses. If you don't, you're missing out, regardless of whether it's made in China. Some people have issues with that. It's a good blade. So, as you can see, it is very similar size to the Delica. Now, if I lived in a country where you could have the safer option of knife, the one with a lock, hands down, I'd pick the Delica. However, the laws state you're not allowed to carry a locking knife. Has got a back lock there, very strong and sturdy, without good reason in the UK and in many other countries as well. So the UKPK seems like the obvious choice. Now, I still wouldn't put it past a policeman to take you down the station for this, especially if you're waving it about in public. And with that leaf-shaped blade, some sheeple, you know, it may offend them. Okay, it may offend them. So therefore, you could opt for a more sheeple-friendly blade, such as a Squeak. But again, all very sharp, pointy, might offend people. Pingo probably be another decent choice, because I think that's not very aggressive. Apart from them both being in black, which is probably quite tactical, menacing look, rather than a nice purple probably. Anyway, back to the UKPK itself. Just comparing both of the blades. Now you can just tell that this Spyderco Delica on the left, the purple, was designed, made, you know, a while back. You can just tell. It's classic. It's one of their best sellers. It's very comfortable. Nothing needs to be changed really. On that note, however, the UKPK, in my opinion, is more comfortable, and over here in the UK it is legal. So bear that in mind if you were deciding on either of these two. Okay, the price, it's cheaper than that Delica over there. It's about £43, which in my opinion is good value. I mean, you get what you pay for. It's lightweight blade, the steel is good, very good, sharpens easy enough. It is a decent blade for the money. Okay, it's one of these knives that will last you years really. If you've enjoyed this video, please rate, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Take care.